Chaque seconde qui passe, chaque seconde, la dette de la France augmente de 5 000 €.
Famille, Emmanuel Macron est en train de pleurer. Quand on vous dit que c'est l'Afrique qui nourrit l'Occident, en particulier la France, vous ne croyez pas.
Coup leaders in Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger have announced their intention to withdraw from the Economic Community of West African States, a process that will unfold over the coming year. On January 28, 2024, the military leaders of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger announced that their states intended to withdraw from the Economic Community of West African States, Ecowas, the regional economic bloc. The decision will take around a year to ratify formally, but the split is likely to proceed. The putative withdrawal threatens to further weaken economic development in these three Sahelian states, already among the poorest in the world, and could see them pivot further towards the Russian sphere of influence. It will also likely undermine efforts to counter Islamist violence across the region, given the withdrawal of Western soldiers, and could see violence spread further to littoral West African states. The withdrawal of 3 of ECOWAS's 15 member states underscores the bloc's failure to counter unconstitutional changes of power in recent years. It also presents remaining member states with a dilemma, whether to seek to enhance economic convergence, such as through the adoption of the proposed eco-currency, or whether to allow ECOWAS to wither and instead focus on Pan-African measures such as the African Continental Free Trade Area and the African Union. The January statement marked the culmination of a series of confrontations between the 3 military-led states and fellow ECOWAS members. Such confrontations were sparked by a series of military coups in the Sahelian states, with 2 in Mali, 2020 and 2021, 2 in Burkina Faso, both in 2022, and 1 in Niger, July 2023. The primary reason for their departure is the refusal to adhere to ECOWAS demands for a return to democratic rule following military coups in each nation. The juntas in these countries have also formed their own alliance, the Alliance of Sahel States, and are seeking closer ties with Russia. Reasons for leaving ECOWAS: rejection of ECOWAS's pressure for a return to democracy. The military governments in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have been under pressure from ECOWAS to restore democratic rule following coups d'état. They have resisted these demands and see their withdrawal from ECOWAS as a way to avoid further interference in their internal affairs. Formation of the Alliance of Sahel States, AES. These 3 countries have formed a new alliance, the AES, which is seen as an alternative regional grouping. This indicates a desire for greater regional cooperation outside of ECOWAS. Shifting alliances and criticism of France. The military governments in these countries have also distanced themselves from France, their former colonial power, and are seeking closer ties with Russia. They have accused ECOWAS of being influenced by external powers. Impact of the withdrawal, weakening of ECOWAS. The departure of 3 significant member states is a major blow to ECOWAS, potentially weakening its influence and effectiveness. Regional instability. The withdrawal and the formation of the AES could exacerbate regional instability, particularly in the Sahel region, which is already facing security challenges. Economic consequences. The withdrawal could also have negative economic consequences for both the departing countries and the remaining ECOWAS members, potentially disrupting trade and economic cooperation. Impact on food security. There are concerns that the withdrawal could negatively impact food security, as some of these countries rely on trade with their neighbors for essential food supplies. Thanks for watching our channel. We hope to update you on more infos. Please stay tuned to timely infos so as not to miss our other interesting videos coming next, and remember to subscribe.